is that? What? Oh, God!
No, dude, you see that? Oh my.
No way.
What is that? Ellie, Ellie, come on, come on, come on.
A clip recorded by a TikTok user who uses the name at 5up3R5W663. The TikToker chose to film a basic video at home, just a quick clip of her 3 cherished dogs resting late at night. She certainly didn't anticipate to end up recording one of the most frightening TikTok videos that would quickly get the notice of the whole platform. Initially, everything appears ordinary. 2 of her pets are relaxing, peaceful, and content. But one of them obviously sees something odd. In the clip, you can view the dog looking intensely down a dim hallway right beside the room.
Go to bed myself. What the f is that?
Nothing appears out of the ordinary at first, but just a couple seconds later, the woman with the camera sees it as well.
What the f is that? What? Oh, God!
There's a shadowy doorway just past the hall, and in that gloom you can just faintly see a dark figure looking out from the entryway.
What? Oh, God!
It's difficult to see at first, but if you watch closely, the shape seems tall with a humanoid form. Only the top portion of its body is noticeable in the doorway. Then abruptly, it becomes much more distinct. The shape pulls back into the room it was looking from, swiftly disappearing out of view into the gloom.
What the f is that? What? Oh, God!
At this moment, the woman spots it too, and her response tells it all. She cries out in alarm and fear as the shape disappears.
What is that? What? Oh, God!
Immediately after that, the video stops suddenly, and nobody truly knows what transpired next once the camera ceased recording. But nothing is as frightening as what you're going to see in this next clip, recorded by Will Price. Will Price is a content creator who began uploading scary videos over a decade ago. Back in March 2013, he and his buddy Bryson uploaded an odd clip to Will's channel that has left people confused ever since. Sometime earlier, the pair had succeeded to take a photo of a shadowy figure hiding somewhere in the forest near Will's home. Inquisitive and perhaps a bit too bold, they chose to go back out with a video camera and attempt to get the thing on film. Initially, the guys split up and began combing the area, just wishing to see any indication of whatever it was they'd viewed before. And predictably, it doesn't take much time before Bryson succeeds to see a glimpse of something moving gradually through the trees.
What was that?
Clearly frightened, Bryson runs directly to Will to inform him what he just witnessed. The pair meet up and swiftly check the footage together. And yes, it is certainly something odd.
What was that?
Jump forward to July 2015. Over 2 years following that first meeting, a different video abruptly appears on Will's channel, and yet again it appears to show the same shape, or at least something very alike, lurking around the back of Will's land. This recent clip begins pretty ordinarily. Will and Bryson, who both seem visibly older now, are relaxing in the backyard with Will's pet, Ellie. They are throwing an old ball from the porch, and Ellie dashes off to get it.
Here, Ellie.
The boys begin pursuing the dog around the yard, giggling, but then Will sees something out of the corner of his eye. There's something shifting in the woods.
Dude, you see that?
Initially, it is difficult to discern. Just shadows and trees. But after a moment or two, you can plainly see the shadowy figure rise and begin walking toward them.
No, dude, you see that? Oh my.
That is sufficient for Will. He begins calling Ellie, and the boys rush back toward the house. The clip cuts out soon after that.
No way. What is that? Ellie, Ellie, come on, come on, come on.
Now, this second clip truly gives a much better look at whatever it is. The shape is clothed entirely in black and appears to possess unusually long arms. Some individuals in the comments have likened it to Slender Man. Others state it moves more like a person or perhaps even Bigfoot. Regardless, it is disturbing. The way it nears the boys certainly feels intentional. 2 additional years pass, and this time Will is out on a lake with a buddy named Weston. The pair are jet skiing when they see something strange near the coast ahead.
Dude, what the hell?
Initially, again, it's difficult to see, but if you look closely, there is certainly something shadowy moving among the trees.
Dude,
Not particularly keen to get a better view, the boys swiftly steer away and go in the opposite direction.
go, 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 go.
So, could this be the same shape they witnessed in those previous videos? And if so, what precisely are they facing here? A recluse dwelling in the woods? Something supernatural? Let's just wish for their sake that whatever it is, it doesn't have anything evil planned. As you'll view in the next clip, a woman takes her phone and begins filming her dog after seeing it do a sweet little trick.
There's a tiny gas for that.
Initially, the video appears pretty ordinary. Nothing truly stands out in the recording, or so it appears. The start of the video is mundane, but it is what occurs later that makes this one rather odd. Now, the individual who sent this clip also provided a bit of context, and it makes what occurs even more significant. At the moment this was recorded, the woman was at home alone with her 2 pets, and just 1 month before, she had experienced a devastating loss. One of her pets, Sadie, had died. She explained Sadie was like her own child. They were extremely close. Losing her was crushing, but her other 2 pets had been assisting her through the grieving period. But then, during this filming, something surprising occurred.
There's a tiny gas for that. Every cat, there's a tiny gas for that.
Suddenly, something odd appears in the backdrop. It is only seen for a moment before disappearing. But what is curious is that it appears to emerge right when the woman calls to her other pet. That particular really affected her. It caused her to think that the strange figure wasn't just some random occurrence, but perhaps, just perhaps, the ghost of Sadie answering, believing her owner was calling her over. Initially, she was stunned by the footage, but now she claims it has really become a source of solace. To her, it seems like a signal that Sadie is still beside her, just as she had always wished. But naturally, you can be the judge. What do you believe was truly recorded here? Tell me in the comments what you believe. The web is full of creepy material, but some videos go past disturbing, like this one recorded by a security guard. In a frightening series of TikTok clips at Security 1275, a night shift guard at a graveyard in Savannah, Georgia, recorded some really disturbing footage during his patrol. What made it more frightening? Soon after uploading the videos, the guard removed everything and disappeared from the platform. Since that time, his web presence has been totally silent, causing viewers to wonder what actually occurred. In the initial video, he hears strange banging near one of the graveyard's old mausoleums. Believing it might be an intruder, he goes over to check.
Bear with me, guys.
As he nears the building, the camera momentarily catches what appears to be a dark figure standing just to the right of the edifice. The guard doesn't appear to see it, but many people insist that the shape is plainly there. Still believing he is facing a person, he goes inside the mausoleum. After a few seconds, the camera's microphone detects something even more odd. The soft voice of a child quietly whispering,
The door was open again. Hello, security.
From this point, things become chaotic. The sound fills with the noises of panicked running and banging as the guard frantically tries to find the source of the sounds.
I don't know how the hell they keep opening these. Hello?
At this moment, he still appears certain that it is just human intruders causing the commotion.
I don't know where the hell these people are.
Later that same evening, the guard posts a second video. This time, he states to have seen a person standing outside the exact same mausoleum. Resolved to get to the bottom of it, he courageously goes back inside, even though the structure's lights are now blinking on and off.
Okay, guys. I'm really not sure what's going on here.
Once within, things go from eerie to completely terrifying. The camera detects a horrifying scream that appears to yell, "Get out!"
I'm really not sure what's going on here.
The guard escapes but continues to check other areas of the building. Inside one portion of the mausoleum, he hears something really creepy. At this moment, it appears to be excessive. The guard dashes from the structure.
Nope, I'm getting...
In a last video, the guard goes back to the mausoleum during daytime hours, wishing to find some reason for the night's unsettling events. But sadly, the creepy voice has not vanished. Inside, the youthful voice welcomes him again with a frightening, "Hello?"
There's nobody in here. Anybody in here?
Attempting to remain calm, the guard inquires if he can assist. The voice replies with a sad-sounding question, "Can you help me?"
Hello?
He checks the building, asking inquiries, but cannot find any sign of whoever or whatever had been talking.
I can't see you. You're correct, so you need to come out, okay?
The clip finishes soon after, leaving people with even more questions. Many now think the guard left his job after that frightening night. But with his abrupt web silence, nobody truly knows what happened to him or what was actually going on in that graveyard. It will stay a mystery. Whatever you believe, you may be even more interested about this next clip. It all occurred on one particular night. A man is at home alone when he unintentionally records something very odd on camera. At the moment, he was in the process of renovating the house with the assistance of a few friends. But according to them, none of them actually enjoy spending time there, and for a good cause. Ever since they began working on the property, they have all been seeing strange things. One of the most frequent, soft whispers, nearly like a child's voice, emanating from different rooms in the house. One evening, the man is home alone, just chilling and viewing videos on his phone, when abruptly, he hears one of those soft voices. Desiring to finally record the whispers that his friends had been discussing, he takes his phone and begins recording. But alternatively, he records this. No whispers are detected on camera, but a loud sound rings out instead. It turns out a plate had dropped off the kitchen counter. Initially, the man thought maybe it was just a mouse or something that had pushed it over. But then, just a couple nights later, he posted another video that made the entire situation much more alarming.
I'm here doing construction work at my house by myself, and my phone starts going off. I start getting these notifications that a person's been detected in my house. 6 minutes ago, it says someone was here. Look. There's nobody here. There's no one here. I don't understand. I noticed yesterday there was people detected too, and so I checked the cameras on yesterday's video. Okay, hold on. Okay, alright. Here, check this out. Look, no one. And then watch this. Look. And then it just disappears. And then I check the second camera in the room and check this out. Look. The shadow right there. But there's no person. I don't know what to say.
This time, an odd shadow is viewed in the footage. But here's the detail. Nobody was in that room when it occurred. So who or what was creating the silhouette? Even the Ring camera dispatched a notification that a person was detected in the room, yet plainly no one was present. And a second security device, also in the same room, revealed nothing blocking the light. If there had been something in front of it, the silhouette might have made sense. What is even more frightening is when you take a better look at the shadow itself. People noticed that the figure seems to have a twisted neck, bent at a strange angle. Multiple people indicated that the way it's bent appears creepily similar to someone who might have taken their own life by hanging. Now, the homeowner doesn't know what to believe anymore. After all that has occurred, he's been feeling uncomfortable about remaining there. And considering what he's recorded on camera so far, it is difficult to blame him. So the question is, what precisely was recorded on camera that evening? It will likely stay a mystery. This following video was uploaded by Amar Kate, who said, "We should have listened to the dog and not gone downstairs. Here is what they finally recorded on camera."
Right, come on, we're gonna have to go and check. Leave him up here. Come on.
That was a right smash. Did you hear it?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
No, it's not, was it?
Yeah, it does lock too. Just opened it.
Oh my god. This is getting horrendous.
This is getting horrendous. Look at it. It's smashed on top of there as well. Quickly.
Get my shoes.
That scared the out of me. My shoes are upstairs. That scared me.
Where's your car keys?
They're in the kitchen.
Oh, you're joking.
No.
After seeing this, one person summarized it up perfectly. Forget the keys. Just leave and take the dog with you. And I concur. This following clip is from a real estate agent who unintentionally recorded something truly creepy while filming a video for her clients. She frequently does video tours of homes that potential buyers have asked to see. In this specific case, a couple of clients asked if she could record a tour in the evening so they could view how the inside lighting looked at night. So she gets there after dark and begins recording her typical introduction.
Wow, it's 10 p.m. and my day was fully booked with showings of this beautiful vintage 1962. Wow, it's 10 p.m. and my day was fully booked with showings of this vintage 1963 bungalow. Go ahead, do it again. You're on camera. Open this door. Go ahead, open this door. Open this door like you did the other one. Come on, just move a glass or something. Go ahead, do it again. I'm not scared.
Clearly terrifying. Everything appears ordinary at first, until this occurs. Obviously frightened, the realtor dashes from the house in a total panic. According to her, something very odd happened in that moment. And frankly, after viewing the footage, it is difficult to disagree. But there is more. Something different occurred in this video that the realtor didn't even see the first time she viewed it. During her second look, before the door even opens, one of the pictures hanging on the wall begins to change.
10 p.m. and my day was fully booked with showings of this vintage 1963 bungalow.
If you watch closely, you will see the face in the image begins to darken, and after a couple of seconds, it returns back to normal. The realtor hadn't seen this when it occurred, but as she later stated, if she had viewed it in the moment, she likely would have freaked out even more. It is also worth noting that earlier that same day, she had already received a disturbing vibe from the house.
Join me on a tour of this charming 3.5... Join me on a tour of...
While presenting the property to another couple of clients, the doors had supposedly started opening on their own, totally unexplained. As of now, it is uncertain whether she's going to keep trying to sell the house, but based on the comments below the video, most people appear to think that if she does, a large discount would certainly be in order. Like many of these odd videos, there is still no clear reason for what occurred here. So, tell me in the comments what you believe. This clip is from Simon Lockhart, who is a security guard at a hotel that has long been rumored to be haunted. Over the years, there have been numerous reports of odd sightings and unexplained events throughout the building, and many staff think there's something supernatural going on. One evening, while on duty, Simon heard a strange sound coming from the hotel's attic area. Inquisitive, he decided to investigate it and finished up encountering something truly creepy. Here is his clip.
I'm over at the restaurant right now that's connected to our hotel. The door's been wide open, and they said they've seen lights going on and off in here. This is the attic area. Very, very narrow stairs, and I just smashed my head on this freaking pipe. Hello? Oh my God. There's no one here. There's no one here. Nope. Nope. Okay. Okay. I'm out. Okay. Just leave me alone.
Not much time after this was recorded, Simon had to be taken to the hospital. He had fallen from the attic. According to him, something had pulled on his shirt, making him lose his balance. And to this date, he has no clue why. What makes it more bizarre is that as soon as he went in the attic, he plainly heard a voice say, "Get out." Many viewers think that a ghost might be staying up there and that it was not too pleased about Simon invading its area. Naturally, there is no way to know for certain, but whatever occurred that night certainly left an impression. This clip was really recorded over a year ago, and from what Simon states, the supernatural activity at the hotel has not ceased since. Still, out of all the creepy experiences he's had while employed there, this one could just be the most frightening yet. And I am also interested to see what you will think of this next clip, which was sent by Aaron Tipsy, who says that a friend of his had sent him a video that's frankly pretty creepy. In the clip, Aaron's friend is seen sleeping in their bedroom, but what the camera ultimately records is completely terrifying. It was near to midnight when this occurred. Here is what was recorded on camera. I mean, what better method to lose sleep than by viewing a video like that? Now, it is also worth noting that this same clip has circulated on TikTok. But curiously, the background that's provided there is a bit different from what Aaron was informed. According to Aaron, his buddy has completely no memory of ever doing this in their sleep. But on TikTok, the addition of the video states that the person was completely awake at the time. Whether they were conscious or not, one thing is certain. The visuals in this video are quite unsettling either way. As you'll see in the next footage, something more evil is happening. Back in April 2018, a creator from the channel TGB Cam posted a rather unsettling clip. And to this date, it still brings up more questions than answers. The clip begins with the YouTuber detailing that recently, he has been hearing odd screaming sounds emanating from the woods near his home.
I was just in the house and I started hearing it, so I was like, you know what, let me just come out my camera. Right now, someone's...
He goes out alone, following a tight path through the trees. Everything appears quiet at first, but then abruptly, another loud shriek breaks the silence, halting him in his tracks.
Wait.
A few seconds later, he sees something or someone farther down the path. If you look closely, you can see what appears like a person just standing there.
Oh my gosh, someone's there, dude.
Carefully, the YouTuber begins moving toward them, and it becomes obvious the figure is seated on what looks like a temporary swing hanging from a tree. But then things take an even more frightening turn. The shape stands up and begins walking toward him. They are wearing black gloves, a plaid shirt, and what appears like a huge, strange mask covering their head. Attempting to stay calm, the YouTuber yells out, asking if they are okay. But instead of replying, the figure abruptly lunges straight at him. At that moment, he does not wait around. He turns and dashes back up the path, rushing toward the security of his house. The recording follows him until he gets to his backyard. And then, oddly, the video stops. If you pause the video and take a better look at that mask, it becomes even stranger. It appears like some kind of strange baby face with disturbing blue eyes that seem to narrow as the figure moves forward. Now, there isn't much information out there about this clip, and that makes it even more frightening. Of course, it could have been some type of prank, but judging by the authentic look of fear on the YouTuber's face, it seems much more real. So, what do you believe? Did he really run into someone with evil intentions, or was the entire thing staged? Regardless, this clip certainly earns its place on the list of real-life scary people recorded on camera. Did you find this unsettling already? Then prepare yourself for what is coming next. Back in mid-2016, a piece of really creepy footage emerged online, and to this day, it still ignites debate. The video seems to record the precise moment a statue of Jesus Christ opens its eyes. The disturbing video was recorded inside Saltillo Cathedral in Mexico, just west of Monterrey. In the clip, you can view this huge statue of Jesus mounted on a cross at the rear of the church. As the individual filming slowly moves the camera back and forth across the room, the statue's eyes abruptly flick open. For a short moment, it appears as though the statue is looking directly at the camera, and then, just as abruptly, its eyes shut again. When the clip hit the web, it sent shockwaves through the Christian community. Some people were certain this was a heavenly sign, perhaps even a clue at the second coming of Christ. People hurried to churches, praying for mercy, plainly shaken by what they had witnessed. Others, naturally, were a bit more doubtful, proposing that the video might have been fabricated. Professional experts spent weeks reviewing every single frame of the recording, and even after all that, the community stayed divided. Some specialists insisted the clip was unedited and totally authentic. Others indicated what they believed was a faint blurriness around the statue's eyes, maybe a sign of CGI. In all, more than 20 experts, including priests, sculptors, video editors, and designers, examined the clip. And even then, no agreement was reached. Curiously, the local bishop was requested to review the footage himself, but he declined to watch it, not even once. So, what do you believe? Is this truly a miracle recorded on camera or just a smart hoax? I would love to hear your opinions in the comments.